It's not that cold here. It's just that I'm always of a person. I think I'm going to beat arachnoiditis and get better from something fast, a normal way. But this arachnoid, you get sick, and that's the way it is. And you're going to remain sick for as long as it takes. It can take like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, even with antibiotics. But it's only been, I think, 10 days now. So I'm up, and like I say, I'm grateful to do better in the afternoon. Going to turn it around. We're outside, and we're just going to go on a little walk around to see how things have been going. Here's Lovey and Mercy. I don't have their little Christmas coats on today, but here's some white salvia here. It hasn't died yet totally or anything. And so I got some of that. I've read up more of the different herbs that are used for cleansing rooms and houses, and the scientific effects on the body and on even like changing, as I said the other day, it changes the elements in the air to positive ions from negative ions. But just see how things have changed. I think it's been a while since I did an outdoor video. We've had lots of rain, which is good for the earth. Oh, here's this. I don't know if this is going to turn gold or not. This thing was gold when I got it. It's supposed to be bright gold naturally. And it turned green in this summer, like maybe a month. It was just bright gold. And within a month or two, it turned green, emerald green. And so I don't know if they injected it with food dye or what. No, I don't think so. But something's goofy with it, because I've had before others that are gold, and they are truly gold and stay gold. But we see the different conifers that are standing out more this time of year. That's Philip's tearful back there. Philip's tearful. And that's from my cousin Philip, who's five days older than me, but passed away when he was 18, not quite 19, from cancer. Star basketball player back in the Midwest, and it was just tragic. And but God brought lots of good. Good from the situation, shook up people around him in a way that needed to be. So I've read about that with someone who had been on the other side and came and appeared to a nun about the different ways that why people die and the different purposes God has for them at different times of life and for different reasons. So the dogs are enjoying coming out for a little walk around. This is the St. John Paul II rose in the winter. I wait until spring to cut back down. And I see that, I need to stake that. My weeping fig back there is a stick now, but everything needs to be staked up taller and better. And this, I'm trying to think of it, what it's called. I can't think right now of all the different Latin names, barely any of them, but that needs to be staked. It's starting to grow forward. It's shifted in the ground probably last winter when we had quite a bit of snow and more freezing. This was new. See, this needs to be staked. It has a stake, but it's come forward. I need a stronger one. But this is dusty. It's called dusty blue, and it's a very soft conifer. You think it's going to be prickly, but it's not. So and it will get rounded out. And I'm going to train it though. I'm going to keep it upright and narrow. And this was a new acquisition last summer. I've finished with what I'm getting, but this turns very gold. It needs a little more sun, so I'm gonna cut a few more branches off this huge tree, planted too close to sidewalk and stuff, and close to the line, a big tree like that. The trees that I get are ones that their roots go straight down, so they don't go over into other people's yards. Japanese maples are top feeders, so you're safe with those closer to foundations and things. This little one, this is a Abies coriensis, Korean fir, aurea, but it needs protection from the heat. So I have it back here, and it's probably tripled in size from when I got it. So eventually that will straighten up and not be leaning and be a nice touch back in here for winter. Then from the street, it'll see in the winter when the leaves are all down. Probably can see it now, but gonna check on my horehound here. I have horehound planted along here. And other thing, oh, look at those little pine cones. Those are the little, and there's new blossoms there. See, the little tiny ones are blossoms, and they'll turn into cones. But this is a rare one, rare conifer. Here's the fresh blossoms there. And then they'll darken up like those little ones there. And then they grow into cones, and see if I have any older cones. These are a little older, these there. So, it's fascinating. I really became interested in conifers back in the Midwest at a place that had unusual specimens. That was where I had my greatest gardens ever. And here's the horehound. I'm gonna take a snag of this back in, get some fresh here, and just get another little bunch of it. Make some horehound tea. I've made horehound drops before. They're good, but I'm just trying to avoid the sugar. Could make it with more honey in it. The honey would be, and if you get honey native to your area, that's good too, to have it in your area. It's supposed to help with allergies of things in the area in which you live. So try to get honey that's from your locale. Anyway, that's horehound. Here's the rosemary. I got a bunch of rosemary. Got a big branch that was sticking out here. I'm trying to train it so it's not going to grow in my pathway. But I wanted to show you this night glow holly tree. It definitely needs, it's got a lot of yellow, but the berries this year are so striking. But it needs fertilizer, acidic, and I've got it. So I think tomorrow, Sunday, would be a nice day to come and feed it. It's desperate for